You know, the Australian cricket team seems totally captured by the left, and somehow the Prime Minister reckons these ex-cricketers are the experts he must have in his office to advise him on matters of national importance. Today he rearranged his schedule even to be lectured by Usman Khawaja, a Muslim, telling him to punish Israel.
This is what I said to Prime Minister. I think he has a great opportunity to cement his legacy as one of the great leaders, to fight for humanity, to fight for what's right.
Even the Treasurer felt he had to be there to hear this cricketer tell the government to get stuck into that Jewish nation.
I was also able to join a discussion between Usman and the Prime Minister, a good discussion in the Prime Minister's office between Usman Khawaja and Prime Minister Albanese. Grateful to the PM for making time for Uzi, and I'm grateful to Uzi for making the trip.
Honestly, our two most senior government leaders hanging off every word from a guy who's batting in the Australian cricket team. I mean, really? And probably on his way out too with his recent form. But just 2 days earlier, the Prime Minister even had the Test captain, Patrick Cummins, come lecture him about global warming this time and asked for $100 million of our money for local clubs to manage the supposed costs of climate change, which was strange. I mean, the ABC reported that Cummins says that money would be for solar panels and batteries, shades, lights, allow play at night. And Sport Forever said these funds would save clubs between $2,000 and $10,000 annually. But if solar and batteries, if that's going to save clubs money, why do they need $100 million from us? They're saving only because the rest of us must spend. Honestly. I'm joined by a regular Thursday commentator, Nationals MP Barnaby Joyce, the former Deputy Prime Minister. Barnaby Joyce, great to see you again, as always. Cricketers, Test cricketers, they sure are left-wing, or I'm just wondering, are the Conservatives in the Test team just too scared to speak up?
I'm not quite sure if they're all left-handed batsmen. It seems to be remarkable that they get just because you've played cricket for Australia, and God bless you, why does that mean that you can affect the politics of Australia? And do we have a ticket as a politician to put on the baggy green and make our way out on the middle of the Ashes tour? No, you can't. I mean, stick to your day jobs. We respect what you do. We have great pride in what you do, but leave the politics to Canberra. But politicians who say, oh, well, I'm going to let you into my office and let you have your say, well, that's equally confoundingly stupid, because you're actually giving them a pulpit to sing from, and once the cameras are rolling, they can start talking about whether you agreed with them, didn't agree with them, that you're moving their way, you're not moving their way, and that's pretty messy politics.
Well, gee, it's particularly that code. I wonder what it is in the orange juice that they've got down at the cricket club that makes the cricket headquarters, that makes them turn left wing and bolshy like this. What's this report that you were offered $400,000 to shut up about renewable energy? What happened there?
What happened there? Well, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. My recollections of this are strong but not perfect. And a very respected lobbyist came in. I don't think he was actually pressuring me. He was just almost saying it out of mirth. He said, I've just been offered a substantial amount of money, which I thought was $600,000, but another person was at the meeting said it was $4,000. If I can just get you to shut up. And I remember sort of looking at him and said, mate, you should go back to them and say, look, for half of that money, I'll give it my best shot. Because that just goes to show you down here what's going on with this intermittent power swindle. The billions of dollars that are floating around, the secret agreements, capacity investment schemes, you know, the lobbyists and this sort of architecture where they get a guaranteed return even if they don't produce power. That the laws that are changed so that they can bulldoze their way through people's farms. The fact that you have to buy their product and that you are immoral if you don't. You know, you're a bad person. I mean, this building is full of the winged monkeys ready to take you to your fortune wherever that might reside in whatever room it is, if you just look after the winged monkeys well enough.
Today, I mean, I'm sure, Barnaby, this probably will speak to you, I think. You must have felt like clocking a journalist more than once. Independent MP Bob Catter, who's today backing this National Day of protest on Sunday, defend the Australian flag, defend Australian values. I'm not 100% sure about what kind of people are pushing this particular event. But anyway, a Channel 9 reporter then started to ask him something that he claimed he was going to ask about, whether immigrants could also support Australian values. Not quite sure what the relevance here was, as Katter's own family, originally from Lebanon, had done. Katter ended up threatening to punch him. Have a look.
Bob, you've got Lebanese heritage yourself.
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me, and I punch blokes in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that. My family have been in this country for 140 years, right? So if you say anything like that, I have, on many occasions, punched blokes in the mouth, right? So I'm restraining myself today. Don't say it. I'm not listening to you. You're out.
I've got to say, I thought the question, well, we didn't get to hear the end of it, but I didn't think it was going in a very promising direction. But did Katter go too far?
Yes. Yeah, look, Bob is very entertaining, but, threatening an assault on television is probably not the smart way to go. I hope that reporters of the good nature to say, we'll just let that one slide and put it down. File it for C under craziness and move on. But you can't, Bob, you can't snot people at press conferences as much as you would like to at times. You just can't do it anymore. It's illegal, Bob. So no punching reporters, Bob, and, jaywalking, punching reporters, public nudity, all these things are out now, Bob.
Well, I think his son there seemed to be a bit embarrassed about it, and so he should be. Bob might be 80.
He's a good guy, Robbie, too. Good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. We've had him on the show a few times, but I have to say, Bob Katter gets cut a lot of slack for being Bob Katter and 80, but I just think that went too far too. Barnaby Joyce, always great to talk to you. See you next week.
You're welcome. Thank you.